Hello, Already Got Us here. I hope you all are doing well today. May this message resonate with you and may you always use true discernment within every message. May the divine guide you and bring you the truth, the wisdom, and the clarity that is needed for your life, for your journey, and for this moment. Thank you all so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your positive energy. And thank you for your listening. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So a message, or two messages that I got, and one of them is your healing brings peace, harmony, and balance to yourself and others around you. So it not only heals you, but it heals those that are around you as well. Even if you cannot see it physically, it is healing. Also, it not only is healing within family, it's not only healing yourself, but it's healing, the generations before you and the generations after you. And another message that I have is, I know that some of you all may see it as the shadow side, the dark side. Where we say it's like a dark and light, or a shadow, your shadow side. We speak of, the shadow side or the dark, side of us. And there may be someone who may be afraid in this time. You may, this is all within us. This is all that is within us. And there may be someone who may have just discovered, may have just discovered this, that, that is gonna, that is always going to be there. Or you may be discovering that the more you try to hide, or the more you try to block this energy, block that shadow side or that dark side, it comes out more. And this message, I believe within this message, is speaking of, you having balance within them, and so that you don't have to be afraid of it, setting the intention for both of them can serve you. So if there's a light side and a dark side of you, okay, so maybe within your light side you may find that you're over loving, or you overly kind, or and this causes you to be ran over, or how that's that goes. I know that you can fill in the blank when it comes to what I'm speaking of. And you may notice with your dark side or your shadow side, you may notice there's certain things that you may not be fond of, or may happen when you're in this energy. You may just see that there's certain things that happen in both of these energies. And I believe what this message is speaking of, being okay with both of those, but setting the intention for them both. So if you know that your light side, if you know that your light side causes you to be ran over, setting the intention for that, so that can go in your favor, and so they can serve you in the way that it can serve you and serve others as well. And also with your dark side, if you notice that you may say or do certain things, or the things that you do may stray you away, or may cause certain energy when you're in this energy, setting the intention for this energy so that it can help serve you and serve others as well. I hope that is making sense. So really just setting the intention. If you know that you're not a bad person, if you know that your intention is good, but you know that you have a light in the dark, it's this message is speaking of setting that intention for them both. How it can also how it can serve you and serve others. Not letting it over ride you, but you being the master of it and letting it be able to be a service to yourself and others. So I wanted to get those messages out, those two messages out. And it's also I'm getting, far as abundance for someone, you could be chasing with abundance, you could be seeing this as something to chase. This is a reminder for this divine abundance card is here, and it's speaking of, letting go of that ego way of trying to control things, and allowing yourself to feel abundant so that you can attract it, not chase it. You could be, and you're being guided also to liberate yourself from that way of thinking, so that the abundance can come to you. Maybe you feel as though there's things that are, that you're attracting and you're trying to rush it. This is also a reminder for you to be patient and allow it to come. Because it's making its way to you. There may just be needing to be patient, because your good karma is here, is near, is there. Now it's about you being in that frequency so that you can attract it. Also, your healing, within your healing, it's a reminder to know that you are abundant in your healing. Because of your healing, you have this divine abundance that you have activated within, and you've liberated yourself from, doubts and fears and things that doesn't serve you. And there's good karma making its way to you, and you are being guided to continue to detach yourself from illusions. This is something that you could be doing. And this is something that you're being guided to do, to get in that energy of healing, and bringing that peace, balance, and harmony to you. Also, with a lot of things that you may be closing out, or a lot of karma that you may have seen yourself in, you may have learned that it isn't just the karma of this life, but it has been the karma of past lives. And if you have not learned that, you're being guided to look at it in a perspective that can help you to, for those who may be going through it, to release it and give it to the divine, or for those who may be going through it, to release it. Or this is something that you have already done. This is something that you've learned. You've learned to, give it to the divine. You learn to detach from it. I said healing family lines. I said this. When you bring this peace, balance, and harmony within you, you not only heal yourself, but you heal, those around you. You heal family, that generations of family from the past and generations after. Because I have here healing family lines. This is something that you're choosing to do authentically. You've learned many secrets, or you have been learning many secrets, and you have went through a rebirth. I have here rebirth. You have transformed because of your healing, because of the healing, because of your rebirth, because of your deep transformation that you are going through or have went through. This will be, or this have healed family lines. You've uncovered a lot of secrets about who you are and about who your family is. And because of this is going to be bringing you, because of this you will be attracting that abundance, good karma. have here the eagle totem. Because you went through this rebirth, because you went through this deep transformation, you are rising above and you're able to see the vision clearer. Or as you're going through this healing, as you're going through this deep transformation, as you're liberating yourself, you will be rising above so that you can see the vision clearer. You see the vision clearer as well when it comes to your family, when it comes to you chose to, heal because you saw the vision clearer. That's also what I'm getting. You chose this healing because you did not want to repeat the same cycles. And eagles fly alone, so you've done this alone. This is something that you've done alone and are doing alone. Of course, with the guidance of, the divine, and, the energies that you believe in. I have here, you could be 33. The number 6 could be significant. Three can be significant. I have here the art of rituals. You're being guided right now to re-enchant your rituals. If you have stopped, you may be guided right now to start back. Or this is for someone to get into rituals. What are the things that make you you? What is something that, I speak of, that formula. We all have a formula that makes us, unique. There's a formula that we, that help us in who we are, that we do every day or every other day, and it helps us with our, with the uniqueness that we have within us. Because you have healed your family line, you have went through a initiation, and now you have the rite of passage. You have crossed the threshold for your family. The threshold for your family. Or you will be doing this. There may be something that you're clinging on to that you may be needing to detach from. And I also have here, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So maybe you've went through a healing. Maybe that you have risen above. And maybe you've gained a lot of knowledge and wisdom in something, and just in who you are, and you may not know how to move forward with this knowledge. You may not know how to move forward because you may not know what people's response will be to it, or because of what you may do already. You may see people's responses, and you may see as though this may not be any better of people's responses, and you're being guided here to not to dim your light to fit in. Because when you don't dim your light, you're able to gain confidence and courage, and you're also able to be an inspiration to others to do the same as well. And I have here, yes, just say yes. So maybe this may be just say yes to moving forward. Maybe this may be saying yes to believing in yourself. Just say yes for an opportunity. Maybe traveling. Maybe, starting doing that endeavor that you may have been, have behind you, not behind you, but you may have just, stopped it for a while. Or just going back to what I said, it may just be say yes and believing in yourself and just maybe putting yourself out there. It could be a YouTube channel. It could be, getting on a platform. Whatever platform you're being called to get on. But this is also a reminder to not dim your light to fit in. You may be dimming your light because of despair. I have here despair that just came out. Also, the feminine cycle may be significant for you, and meditation may be significant for you. You're being guided to reconnect with your cycle, and you're also being guided to meditate as well. I have here despair that just came out. So maybe you are needing the, divine guidance on how not to dim your light, on whatever it is that you need to say yes to. You may be needing guidance on that, and you may be in despair about this. I'm going to read it. It says, I need your divine intercession right now. Oh, great spirit, lift this darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. Yeah. You have the rite of passage to be this vessel, and you may be afraid to do that. Maybe because there may not be many people that, that are within a certain group or a certain area or a certain energy that is doing what you do, or, agree with what you do. And this is why that detachment card is here as well. Speaking of detaching from that, liberating yourself from that. I have money on the bottom of the deck. You could be in despair about money, but I'm not just getting despair about money. I believe that there is abundance and prosperity that is making its way to you. That you're attracting. I really believe that. Good karma. I believe with whatever it is that you're afraid to say yes to, this will bring you that as well. I had money on the bottom of the deck. Change. Don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. All you need is that one next action. You can say to love, just show me the first step and change me into one who can take it. Change. So maybe you're not used to, being, this is really speaking out about, I spoke of a platform. I spoke of, this may be a message of, being in the spotlight a little, I believe that's what this is speaking of. Being in the spotlight, maybe you're a person that, and getting this, when I get this don't dim to fit in, it's not that you do it purposely. It's because you have so much, a lot. And I believe where certain energy come from. So there's a lot that you can see. There's a lot you can sense. There's a lot of energy you can feel. And You want to be authentic as much as possible. If in anyone probably not bringing that same energy, it's not that it's no judgment. It's just like it kind of throws you off. Not only am I getting that, it's like you just know energy. I don't get that with this don't dim to fit in. I don't think that it's like a purposeful thing. For some, there may be a fear. There may be a doubt or a fear, and you're being guided to liberate yourself from that way of thinking, or that way of being, liberating yourself and gain a different perspective about it. But for some, with this don't dim to fit in, for one, you're a person that really likes, you may like balance. You may like, being to yourself. It's like you may want both sides. I'm kind of getting it. It's like you may be, just trying to decide between which side will bring you more really bliss, really more, happiness, really more calmness, and you may be a person that don't need much really probably don't excite you, but the things excite people. And it brings a lot of attention. Yeah, it's a lot that I'm getting in that message. But but over time, probably what you don't, what that has done, it probably has blocked certain, it made this energy, being in this energy, because it's not received or understood in a way that what you're really doing it from, it may block certain things in a good way and in another energy. It's gonna be, I have here mistakes. Maybe you may be afraid that you may make mistakes, and this is why you try to dim your light. Going back to what I said, maybe you just know the truth. Maybe you don't just look at the surface of things. You look all around. You look in different perspectives and perceptions, and mistakes come into who you come into a certain type of, maybe mistakes and certain things come into a certain type of lifestyle, and you may be going back and forth with that. And you may not be allowing yourself to make those mistakes because you may be overthinking. And you may be overthinking like what people may say, the validation. You may be overthinking all of that. And you may be stopping yourself before you even get there. You may not be allowing the experience to happen. And you're being guided right now to detach from that way of thinking. I have your money that just came out twice. I'm going to read it. Wow. Yeah, whatever this is, I believe it's going to make you a lot of money. Or maybe money for some, money, there may be a money energy that is going on. I'm going to allow you to fill in the blank. I don't believe that this is a negative message. So I'm not going to just, I don't want to just, make it seem as though money is the issue of why you're not. It could be. Maybe money is playing a factor in something. But I also do believe that with whatever this is, it's going to make you a lot of money. Whatever this endeavor is, whatever it is that you're being guided, wow, with this yes card here, whatever it is that you're being guided to say yes about, it's going to make you a lot of money. The money card was on the bottom of the deck, and it just ended up just coming out. So that's just confirming what I spoken of earlier. Maybe you've made mistakes before when it comes to money. Maybe you've made mistakes before when it comes to money. Maybe you made mistakes before when it came to you doing something in the past, and this may have caused you to dim your light. Or because maybe in the past you may have dimmed your light to make others feel to fit in, and that may have taken you through a journey of self-awareness, more self-love, more activation within, and it allow you to be truthful and authentic with yourself. But now this new journey, this new path that you're being guided to change, with this change here, okay, with this despair and change here, you may be in despair about it. You know it's a new path. And there's change here. You're being guided to allow this change for this new path. Yes, you may have made mistakes in the past, but there is a journey that you just went through of who you really are. But maybe this journey of who you really are, like I just said, there's so much knowledge and wisdom that you know, so many perspectives, and just knowing that you know, now you just may be afraid to really, because you know so much, you're like, okay, how can I do it? You just may be overthinking it. But whatever it is, it's going to be bringing you a lot of money. Money may be a factor from the past as well, which caused a lot of despair, which allowed you to change. But you being guided to learn from those mistakes, because you will get the money that you want. You will attract the money that you want. I'm gonna read mistakes. It says, allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. Let me always take care of the inner child so he or she feels love no matter what. Then I have here money. All my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs and is the source for all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. So this is also a reminder of, with the money card, of knowing that all you need it's going to be met. There's a lot that you've learned or learning. There's a lot that you've learned or are learning. You've done a lot of healing. And because you've done a lot of healing, this has helped others heal as well. Whether you can actually physically see it, it's happening on a spiritual, energetic level. You helped others go through rebirths as well. This caused a deep transformation, not only within you, but others. And because you have like a lot of knowledge and wisdom, you have the rite of passage with everything that you want to do. Anything that you want, any goal that you have, any desire that you have, anything that you want to step in and do, any endeavor, you have the rite of passage to do that. But there's something that you may be clinging on, and it may just be doubt and fear of who you are. It may be, it just may be, doubt and fear. And after that, I have don't dim to fit in. Are you okay? Maybe it's not doubt and fear. Maybe you're just trying to cling on to the past version of you. Maybe you're having trouble with stepping into this newer version with yourself, of yourself. You're being guided to just say yes. I really hope that this message resonated with you. Sending you so much love and light. May you get it through the wind. Thank you.